Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back to the Sharpshooter Sports Talk. I am your humble and gracious host, Mr. Brinsky Sharp, on the ones, the twos, the threes, the fours, and the fives, and the six. Ladies and gentlemen, appreciate everybody joining the house tonight, man. Uh Sorry for starting late. And of course, appreciate everybody for always supporting the show as always, like y'all do. Thank you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. That does a whole lot for the channel. Appreciate everybody. But before we get into the show, of course, we got to shout out the guys. My my dog, my brother from another Alabama A&M former running back and graduate, my man, Coach Sean.
Much love to the chat. Much love to my broskies, Coach Carl, Tez, the man with the gold mic, and my brother Brent Skeh. Good to see everybody in the chat. And good to see y'all, bro.
What's up, my brothers?
And of course, man, my brother is so dedicated. He's doing it from a hospital bed. Oh man, appreciate him for even being here. And shout out to our brother, the one and only Coach Carl.
What's going on, man? How y'all doing out there?
You in the hospital, Coach Carl?
Yeah, man.
Let us know something, man.
I came with yesterday, man. They said they wanted to keep me because my potassium was too low. So they sticking me in here until they get my potassium up.
Okay.
So I'm high right now. So they were gonna release me, but they gave me too much potassium, so now it's high. So I got to the morning.
How you feeling, bro?
I'm good, man. You know, I had back pain yesterday, so my wife just insisted on me going to the doctor, right? So I went to the doctor.
Yeah.
Got to the doctor. The man said, "Well, since you had a heart attack, we're gonna have to send you to the ER, and then they're gonna have to do an overnight evaluation to make sure everything well." I'm like, oh. So I got to ER. They were taking too much time, so I had them transfer me to the VA. Got to the VA, they was like, "Oh man, everything good. Your potassium just low. So we gotta so your potassium get right." So they fed me so much down, stole potassium in, and now my shit is hot, sky high.
Bananas.
So, here, your boy.
But they fed you a bunch
No,
of
I can't
bananas.
eat bananas.
Okay.
They didn't give me no banana. They gave me a bunch of food and put potassium pills in it.
Potassium
Come with
pills.
a potassium pills.
Yeah. We used to take them for games. Potassium pills. Yeah.
Of course, Larry Lawrence said, "Man, with damn Coach Carl, get yourself
man,
better soon."
I can see. Let me see can I join the chat. I'll be on some weird stuff.
Yeah, but of course, man, can't leave out. Got to say the best for last, man. The David Ruffin of podcasting. The Mr. I'm gonna drop the album, but never drop the album on the right date. Everybody's favorite guy, everybody's favorite Auburn fan, my man Tez. What's going on, dog?
Man, doing pretty good, man. How y'all doing? Coach Carl sound like your wife was right, man. You listen to her.
Facts.
Yeah. It's one of those times where they say, "Hey, man, listen to your woman, man. Listen to your woman."
Yeah.
This is one of those times.
She won right this time.
Well, I see where you laid up at. I think she is. But yeah, man, appreciate everybody joining. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button. Let's see who up in here. Of course, Latoya's up in the building. What's going on, Latoya? Kim, what's going on? What's going on? Let's see who else up in here. Our good brother DSGB up in the house down South Georgia. Boy, man, good to see you up in here, man. Herb and Raj, appreciate y'all boys being in here. Make sure you guys subscribe to their channel. Always showing love. Steven, what's going on with your brother? Good to see you up in here. Good to see you. Of course, our good brother Larry Large up in the building. What's going on, man? Miss Susan up in here. What's going on? Who else up in here? Who else in here? Strolling.
KB in there. KB in there.
Oh man. I was strolling, and of course we come across our good brother KB Kangaroo
Bizzle.
Black, the man with the master plan, Mr. Controversy, always getting on these Georgia fans' nerves, and I love it.
Love it.
Shout out to Stacey Go Dogs over there, giving you hell and hot water every episode, man. I enjoy that, man. I know that woman name because of you. So definitely shout out to you, man. He said, get better. The tide about to roll, but for the real, get better, bro. Who else up in here? Who else up in here? I'm strolling, yeah. I'm sorry.
Like John, somebody from Bama Standard.
Oh yeah, man, Justin.
Justin,
Good brother. Good to see our good brother Justin over there at the Bama Standard, man. Appreciate you always showing love and support, man. Appreciate you.
Big shout out.
Who else? Of course, Nicholas and them over there at the Water Cooler Talk podcast. Good episode. They finally hit 700 subscribers and going. One of their big videos to date, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all. Who else in here? Lisa up in here. Lisa, what's going on?
What's up, Lisa?
What's going on? Said Marcus up in here, one half of the Water Cooler Talk podcast. He said, shout out to everyone on the panel and Roll Tide. That's what he said.
Yeah, he didn't say that.
You know, that's what he said, man. I seen it. Everybody else seen it. Everybody else seen it. Cool.
Oh man, be different on my end.
My boy Richard Rochelle, man, come on, bro. You already know. He's saying, "Hey, Tuskegee." Everybody see it. Everybody see it. Everybody see it, man. Don't worry. I know you went to the wrong school, man. It's okay.
You said you had those things.
But
did Susan tell you to do that, Richard?
Mm-hmm. And yeah, I believe she did.
Hate your life.
But our good brother Rob, man, good evening and always and forever, man. Shout out to Rob and thank you for your service, brother. Thank you,
sir.
Man. Appreciate you. Always, forever, and the day, man.
I'm sorry. Honeybees in there.
Yeah, honeybees, and yeah. But Susan and Rod, big shouts out to AC Carter and them Alabama A&M Bulldogs. Hashtag Creed for show. You know what I mean? Shout out to you too, though.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. Make sure, man, y'all come on in, man. We about to start the show. Y'all already know, man. We had media days yesterday for Alabama. I still haven't caught none of them. Been running around like crazy these last couple of days. But I'm gonna go back and listen to some of them. But any of y'all brothers got a chance to catch it? Listen to anything that those brothers was talking about?
Which ones you saying?
Media days. I know the Tide had their own media days yesterday.
Yeah,
but but it's all good. I'm about to say.
Scott talk about the offense.
Say it again.
I listened to Rico Scott talk about the offense and Ryan Groves. He asked a few questions about Ryan in the wide receiver rooms, how different everything is when he first came in last year and to this year. He talked a good little bit about that, man. If you see Rico Scott, huge, man. That dude look like a little baby Sanders.
I seen a picture of him with his hands behind his back. That boy swole, man.
That dude look like a little baby Debo Sanders, man. I'm like, I look at him like, oh.
Facts.
But yeah, man. Just tell me, who y'all think? What can I say? Well, for the Tide, we'll start with the offense. Who y'all expect to break out this season on the offensive side that y'all really looking forward to and everything, and just talk about what you want to see different this year. That's all.
Well, if I can go, I am really,
whoever wants
really excited to see Caden Proctor have a breakout season, man. I read where this kid, they got Alabama. This is the first time since I read this is the first time. I don't know if you guys remember when Chance Warmack and DJ Fluke and all them boys was there. This is the first time since then that we have 4 offensive linemen at one time benching 500 pounds. I seen on Twitter what Coach Ballou was talking about that, and Rico ran 23 miles per hour, which in a practice multiple times, that's a kid that's hungry, bro. That's moving. You know what I'm saying? We got 4 offensive linemen, bro, benching 500, right? And Caden Proctor and Jaden Roberts, he's squatted right at 1,000. You know, over 900 squatted right. Look on Twitter on Nick. If you're on Twitter, look up Nick Kelly and look at what he posted. Caden Proctor and Jaden Roberts squatted right at 1,000 pounds, man. Let me explain to you. And we ain't had nobody squat 1,000 since Deron Payne left. You know what I'm saying? Listen to me. If you squatting 1,000 pounds, bro, you a powerful dude, brother. I can't explain to y'all. You got NFL linemen that some of them can't squat 1,000. Trust me. Squatting 1,000 pounds, bro, is a big deal, you know, for a big man like that. That's strong, man. That's strong. And you benching 500. That means the man get his hands on you, bro. Not only has he gotten stronger, bigger, you know, he has weight, but it's not that baby fat weight. It's solid weight. You know what I mean? So I'm real excited for Caden Proctor, who's clearly been in the weight room hard. Jaden was already looking like the Incredible Hulk. Really can't wait to see Caden Proctor this year. Really can't wait to see him, because usually, you know, younger, faster, twitchier players would get under his pads. And for Caden to be that strong in his upper body and that strong in his lower body, I'm really excited to see that young man this year reach out and touch somebody, if you know what I mean. So I'm really excited for that. I could have easily went with the running backs and all of offensive weaponry, but to see our offensive line like that, give me hope that they'll play like DJ Fluker and Chance Warmack now and Barrett Jones and them.
But before we move on, man, definitely got to shout out, if not one of the biggest supporters of the channel, my good sis, Latoya. Definitely appreciate the $5. Said Roll Tide B Shaw. We appreciate all you do, bro. So definitely appreciate you, sis, and all that you do, and definitely supporting the channel. And always, I got something special for all the members down the line. Trust me, I got something cooking up. I appreciate y'all to show my appreciation for you guys, and always making the channel grow, because we would not be nowhere near where we at right now without you guys. And I know Coach Sean, Coach Carl, and one day Tez can be able to say the same thing once we start dropping some content. Let you know that we appreciate all that you do. But of course, you already know, you get it.
He's got his own money. And baby, when I tell you he's got his own money, I mean the boy has got his own money.
You know she got it. And big bad, man. Appreciate everybody. Like I said, supporting the channel, man. And thanks again, Latoya, always. But yeah, man. Just somebody benching 1,000 pounds is crazy. I remember I had a hard time in about to expose myself at one point, man. In track, when we was lifting weights one time, man. I remember trying to bench. Like, I never liked lifting weights ever, man. So I went in there, tried to lift. I can't tell you, man, that bar was heavy. Man, they just had the bar up there. And it was a heavy
pounds.
bar.
On the bench?
Yeah.
About 45 pounds.
And man, they put that on there, and on top, I think they put, I'm trying to remember how much they put on the bars, man. But I know it was
how many
45.
I couldn't lift it, man. I couldn't lift it. I was like 150 then in high school, but I could not lift it. Bro. I was so embarrassed. I was laughing so hard, man. It don't make it no better when your homeboy laughing and the coach is laughing. I'm over there laughing with him, saying, "What you laughing for, man? You can't even lift."
They probably the average person can't bench their body weight. Like if you just go out and just pick a random person, the chances are they're not gonna be able to bench their body weight.
Oh,
You're not
no.
supposed to lift your whole body weight, man. The average person supposed to be able to lift half. Like you're supposed to be able to lift half of your body weight.
Yeah,
If you lifting your whole body weight, you're a man. You're a whole
that's
man.
true. That's true.
Yeah.
That's
I was
true.
about to say they coming on in. Our good brother over there. Oh man, but JJ said what's good, fellas. Coach Carl, get well, homie, man. I'm glad everybody's showing
Facts,
you
man.
love, man.
Facts.
Trying to tell you to get well, brother.
I'm good. Hey, man, trust me, I'm straight. It's just that when that potassium thing, when the man said my potassium too low, I ain't even argue with him. If he said it was high, I would have argued, but he said it was too low, so they were gonna keep me until it comes up. I ain't even arguing, man. It, potassium is important for your heart, so gotta
Yeah.
keep that, gotta get that stuff right, so I don't have to worry about going through that episode again. I rather
Yep.
I rather sit here and talk on YouTube, Wire TV, with no chest, just taking potassium pills all day, than to be laying up there with them thing tools in my arm, all up in my chest. That's a different thing. Now I got them tools and them arteries up in your chest, man. I rather do this.
Yep. And
Yeah.
appreciate our good brother and friend of the show, Piano
You know,
Man, for the
man.
Piano
$4.99,
man.
man. Appreciate you, brother. He
Man,
said can't
Facts.
be there, but I'm representing Roll Tide. You already know, man.
You see,
We just
you
talking
see,
about
you
go
see,
shout out
ahead.
Coach,
to him,
you see
man.
Coach J reposted. Is that
He
Coach J?
sick too.
Oh, yeah, man. Jared, um he put on X and said, man, get well, Coach Carl.
Yeah. Shout out to Coach
You,
J,
you,
man. Shout out
you
to the
could
brother Coach J.
Yeah,
And I appreciate y'all just with the
I'm
donate. Can't even get to the show, man. Y'all showing
Make your
love,
life.
man. Rob, man,
man.
definitely appreciate you, brother. Definitely
Facts, man.
appreciate you for the $10, man. Thank you. Said bring it on fall and bring it on Bama football. Thanks for all of you for providing content for us Bama fans. Much appreciated. Get well soon, Coach Carl.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Appreciate y'all, man.
Facts. Facts.
The coaches, man, give great perspective on the show, man. Me and Ted's just basically talking from a fan's perspective, and then they come in
Right.
there and start giving you full details on the game, man. So definitely appreciate them. And
Appreciate you, Rob.
Y'all need to start taking credit, man, because you and Ted do more than just talk details, man.
Facts.
Y'all are enlightful too, man.
Fact.
hey,
Big
man, we
time.
learning from y'all. We get better from y'all, man.
Don't
But
take it for granted now.
Oh no, man. Trust me, we don't, man. We get better from y'all. That trust me.
facts.
I know I have better understanding of certain things, man. And of
Yeah,
course,
That's why I'm always asking y'all questions.
oh yeah.
Ebony.
I learned a lot of offensive stuff from Coach Sean, and then I get a lot of that technical stuff from y'all, man. You see, I start slowing down my speech so I be more clear.
And look, me with defense with Coach Carl. And Coach Carl coached on both sides of the ball. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Both sides of the ball. I've never coached defense in my life.
Yeah,
But Coach,
actually,
tell
got
me what you heard what Coach Sean said. He said something about Caden Proctor.
Yeah.
Like tell me what you think about that and other things on the offensive side. Even a bold prediction for this season on the offensive side.
well with Caden Proctor, man. Like Coach Sean said, man, if you squatting almost 1,000 pounds and you being present 500, your power as an offensive tackle comes from your lower body.
That's facts.
So you got all the lower body strength that you need. Plus, now that somebody trying to bull rush you, they're not gonna be able to handle you on the bull rush. And then if he get his hands on you at being present 500 pounds, the average defense end is what about 250, 275.
Yeah.
He get his hands on you at 275. He been present 500. He can control everything about you.
Mm-hmm.
Inside those pads, keep his arm tight underneath those pads. Man, he can take you to the damn shed and drop you off at the house. Like,
Facts.
he ain't got to do too much. As strong as those legs are, he can just grab you and just ride you all the way through the end zone and just dump you off in the crowd if he want to. That dude there, if he benching like that and squatting like that, if he get a little bit faster out of his break, he's gonna be unstoppable, man. Like I can see Kane Proctor going and moving all the way up to the top 3 in the draft. If he put it
Facts.
all together with their power and put the speed together with their mindset that he had, because I know the kid's smart. He don't have that much body fat on him. So he put all of it together, man, and get his feet moving. Where put like what we say, put your feet where your head at.
Yeah,
But
Yeah.
your brain will be blocking the man, and your feet will be blocking somebody else. So if you put your brain where your feet at, then he gonna be a terrible, terrible person to try to bull rush. You can't bull rush him. If he get faster, you're not gonna be able to speed rush him. It's gonna be pretty much hell on their left side of the field. And with Jaden Roberts doing the same thing that he doing, if they playing opposite each other, like if they put them on the same side, that's a defensive nightmare. You put him and Jaden Roberts side by side, you can bully rush the whole left side of the field. You know, they can foul the ball and just push the pile down the field, man, and you can just run right behind those two all day long. You're gonna have to start sending stunts and blitzes to try to even combat those two. But if you put them on opposite side of the field, you can put Proctor beside Dewberry or somebody, and then put Jay Rabb on the other side to kind of help the new guy, which Wilkin Formby, try to solidify that right side. Then you really just got a pretty much powerful offensive line, man. You got two ankles on each side with a smart center and Parker Burleson. If everybody else plays up to their standard, man, Alabama probably have number one offensive line in the country with that much power moving around there. So I'm quite excited about that portion of it, man. And then that lets me know that we should have a really good solid running game, and
facts.
we should be able to hold up on pass block more than 2 seconds with that much lower body strength. So we should be able to hold up more than 2 seconds. A lot of teams now we have to add extra men to the pass rush, so they can't rush forward now. Now you're gonna have to rush forward by 5 and 6 rushers because our alignment is that strong. You're gonna have to bring extra bodies to affect the passer, and then that leaves a mismatch on the backside. So I'm excited, man. I can't wait. I just can't.
Facts.
I can't wait till August 30, man, just to go out here and see how we roll out in that first game. Like Piano Man said on one of his live morning shows, if we come out the gate and we go straight down the field and score, the rest of the college football gonna look out for the rest of the year. Because they're gonna pull in a precedent, man. They all gonna be cocky, they're gonna be arrogant, and Ryan Grove gonna be in his bag the rest of the season because he come out the gate and go straight down the field and score. That lets you know that Ryan everything he done all spring, all summer long worked.
I'm gonna tell you something right now, JJ. I believe I did, and that's the sad part. And that's the sad part, man. But I remember I was struggling, man. I had it close by my neck, man. I know they would just let me sit there and struggle, man, like help. So I'll never forget that, man. It was too funny. But appreciate everybody joining in to the show, man. Definitely put y'all questions in the chat because we definitely want to answer y'all questions too. Trust me, I don't like to stick to the show topics all the time. Definitely want to hear what you guys had to say. I know Rob put this in here for you earlier, man.
Hey, Rob, I will, man. It was her first day of high school yesterday. She was panicking, bro. Like, Dad, I don't know, Dad, about this. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
You
I said, baby,
can't turn around. You can't
it's
go
gonna
back.
be fine, man. But look, I told my boy Brad and them, he was waiting at the door for her. I said, man, just go on in there, man. You know, she in the 9th grade, man. Bob Jones is the second biggest school in this state. And man, they got about 5,700 students, man. Like it is a huge school, bro. You know, and you know, they freshman class like damn near 2,000 kids, man. And it's you know, classes like 40 people in the damn class, and it's she was nervous as hell, man. And we prayed about it as a family, man, and she made it through. You know what I'm saying? So
hopefully it was a better day too than
yeah,
day one.
Yeah, I hope so. All the money I spent on them dead gum clothes, man.
I'm about to say, all you gotta do is just hang around her friends, man. Trust me, it's just like anything in life, man. New job, school, anything new. Once you do it for so long, I'm about to say you're gonna adapt no matter what it is.
Yeah,
you're gonna adapt to the environment. So, man,
appreciate the Patriot life. I'm gonna tell her you asked about it, man. She always asks about Rob. You know, she met Rob. She always asks about Patriot life all the time.
So yeah, man, definitely. And shout out to everybody because I know kids going back to school, and this is gonna be an interesting year. yes, Miss Susan, we definitely going. That's one of the main topics that we're gonna hit on today is that coaches poll. Right after Ted's finished talking about his Auburn Tigers, we'll get to that coaches poll because we got a little history in that coaches poll for the first time.
Hold on, Brent. You said Auburn Tigers. Are they gonna what are they today, Ted? Are they Tigers or are they the War Buzzers? Okay, I know y'all confused.
He said the War Buzzers.
Man, I know y'all think something every day. So what y'all are today?
We just orange and blue, man. Just call us orange and blue.
Okay.
Hey, but I want to give y'all one, man. Hey, I'm surprised nobody mentioned Jam Miller. I think that kid's gonna be a breakout this year.
Coach Grubb said the same thing.
You call a breakout, I mean,
yeah.
But yeah, about 600 yards. I said 6,000. 600 yards last year.
If he had that many.
Didn't get a lot of carries. I don't think he was close to 200 carries at all. You got to figure he's going to get the ball more. And if his offensive line squatting 1,000, bench pressing 500, he probably going to be upwards of 4 yards a carry. He could be 1,000-yard back this year. And what does that offense look like? What did the offense look like last year if you had 1,000-yard back? So I don't know. He's the one player I'm hoping that he don't get close to 1,000 at all. But yeah, I'm surprised nobody said Jam Miller.
It depends on his vision, man. Jam like to break it to the outside. So anytime you got a hole that you can hit a hole and go straight up the gut, but you like to bounce it to the outside, bouncing it usually cuts down on your yardage. You get those 4-5 yards up the gut and then bounce it. Just don't get to the line stream and then try to bounce it because a lot of time when you're bouncing it, you're jumping right out there to a defense end. Going straight up the gut, take the hard 4 yards, and then keep it moving. But if he keep bouncing it, you're gonna see Richard Young have a breakout game. Daniel Hill have a breakout game. Dre Washington, somebody gonna have a breakout year if he keep bouncing it all the time.
Sometimes you can jump cut yourself out of the play. You know what I'm saying? So if the play is designed to go here, and your patience you've been as patient as you can, and there's no hole. You know, I understand jump cutting, but sometimes there's a hole there. You just get impatient and you jump cut yourself out of the hole into the traffic. You know what I'm saying? And you know, but what I hear from what Grubb's saying, his patience has got better. He's blocking better. He's more physical, and that usually happens with running backs. Around the third year, they like it's like playing in the backyard again, man.
But yeah,
but if I had to give you one from Auburn though, I'd tell y'all that Eric Singleton offense. Eric Singleton. I think he's gonna personally in the slot. I think he's quarterback's best friend. He's gonna get more receptions. Probably lead the team in receptions, and he's arguably fastest man in college football, 4.2 speed. I think on kickoff, punt return, if he does well, it's a guy that could find himself in New York, I think. But yeah, if I had to give you one play on offense, it'd be Eric Singleton.
That's a good pick, man. I ain't gonna lie. Everything we're gonna see how he was doing at Georgia Tech. We seen how he was contributing at Georgia Tech. We're gonna see how that's gonna translate to the SEC. I think he's gonna translate really good. Hopefully not as good as Jahmyr Gibbs at Alabama, because then he'll be super impactful. But not saying it on no hating stuff. I just don't want him to be that impactful.
That sound like hating.
No, I'm just saying I don't want him to be that impactful, because I know if he be that impactful, then that's going to be a major problem for a lot of teams. And I know we got to come down there, and I don't want them. Just matter of fact, how about you take a seat for that one game, Mr. Eric Singleton. But I'm trying to pull up this AP poll real quick. It's about to come over. It's giving me a hard time right now. But it's not coming up. I don't know why this thing doing this. Okay, it came up another way, but it's not showing. But with the AP poll, y'all know that we ranked number 8 in the country, of course. How y'all feel about us being ranked number 8 in the country?
I don't mind it. I don't mind it, man. I mean, I don't mind it, me personally, because no matter how much we got coming back, no matter how much how many players we got that's on preseason award lists, at the end of the day, two things. One, you have an unproven quarterback. Two, they based preseason polls off what you did last year. We lost to Vandy. So, that's gonna haunt us until we get retribution. So I don't mind us being at 8. It's a lot of teams in front of us that we play. As far as in the SEC, I think Georgia's in front of us. We don't play Texas, of course. We're gonna talk about that too in just a second, but I don't mind us being at 8 right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind us being at 8, Is it warranted? Who knows, man? I really don't pay attention to preseason lists. You know what I'm saying? And I'll tell you why here in just a second with these ridiculous Texas fans. But I don't mind us being at 8, man, because at the end of the day, if we come out and put belt to ass against Florida State, everybody gonna take note. Everybody gonna take note. That's just by the time we play Georgia, we're undefeated. They're gonna make that probably a top 5 game. That'll be a top 5 game. Trust me.
Coach Carr.
Yeah, B Sharp, man. I'm like Coach Sean, man. I wish we was in just that number 10, honestly.
Facts.
I like being in the top 8, give the kids a little something like they made it there, right? They didn't deserve. I don't think they deserve to be in top 8. I would rather them be at 10 or 11 because now you got something to push forward to. You were coming in the season, you rank number 11, you feel disrespect.
Yeah.
And you go out there, you want to handle business against Florida State and want to prove a point. Even at 8, right? If they rank number 8, they may feel like they should be in top 3. So if they go out there and perform like they feel like they should be in the top 3, go out there and play Florida State on a hostile environment. You go in there, you handle the business, where you win by 1 or you win by 50. You go in there, you handle the business, and let everybody know that Bama is still Bama. Then you get your next 2 games, one easy game, and then you get a Wisconsin game. Then you roll into acting like Coach Sean said, in the top 5, top 3, maybe two top 5, number 4, number 5 teams in the nation going at each other.
Facts.
At that point, and then you go in there and handle your business against Georgia because you feel like you are underdog in that game, and then you keep on just striving, man. Just stay along, just long they keep them right around 4 or 5, just about most of the season, and don't just throw them at number 1. They have a reason to keep hustling, keep grinding. Once you get that number 1 besides your name, now you become a target of everybody.
Everybody.
No longer the hunter, you the hunted. And a lot of kids can't perform while being hunted. They like to hunt people and not be hunted. So I'm kind of happy where they're at right now. I hope they stay right in the middle of the pack with that hunger mentality and always on the hunt, and don't get too complacent, man, and start becoming the hunted. We already know Vandy gonna try to hunt you. We know Oklahoma gonna try to hunt you. We know when you go out, you play LSU, they gonna be on the hunt. When you play Auburn gonna be on the hunt. So we got a few teams that we know gonna be on the hunt, but we got to actually be on the hunt all season long ourselves, because as long as you striving for greatness, it's hard to fall. If you pushing yourself as nobody likes you and you keep fighting like don't nobody care, like don't nobody think you can do this, you should have a successful season. And we've been the last few years, man, our kids just coming in and put their strip A on their damn chest. They got Bama across their chest. They got crown across their backs. They got their numbers on the side of their helmet. They was running out there with those golden damn mouthpiece, those lime green mouthpiece and orange shoes and shit. It was just all out of character, man, because they felt like they had arrived. And then they go out there the last 3 years and they get our head bashed in by teams that we should beat. So I'm glad they're at 8, man. I hope they get hungry. I hope they strive for greatness. I hope they let alone that Bama standard and go out there and prove what the Bama standard is. So I'm cool with it.
Hey, don't forget, 2 and 1 play each other in week 1, and so do 9 and 9 and 6.
About to get to it too.
I personally don't understand why Texas is in the front of Ohio State. I don't even understand that. Well, I do understand. Let me take that back.
I understand, but I don't like it.
Arch Manning is why they in front
I
of
wouldn't
Ohio
necessarily
State.
say that.
If his name was Arch Fanning, they number 3.
I think it's because Ohio State basically lost a whole side
and
of the
that's
ball
where I
to
was
the
about to
NFL.
go. They don't want to admit
To the
that.
It don't matter.
NFL. So
It does matter.
Ohio
we
State
talking about
is
rankings.
saying what they call-
Every national championship team didn't come in as number 1.
Ohio State got more talent
Julian
than
saying what they
anybody in the country, bro.
Julian
Trust
saying
me.
I don't know about
rated
Texas.
Art.
Texas got them now. Now they've been building now.
I don't know about that, bro. You look at defensive line, Ohio is different. Ohio State got some dogs. They rival Georgia on that defensive line, man. Their defensive front is crazy. They linebacker room is crazy. They secondary room is crazy. Ohio State is not going to fall off. Trust and believe what I'm telling you. They got some DBs that may be just as well as the ones they had last year. I mean, them dudes had played a lot, so that's why they were so good. But as far as pure talent, they got some young kids coming up that you're gonna be like, what? Trust me, man.
I think honestly, just looking at this list, their whole top line, you could probably swap them in any fashion that you want and be. I mean, this is a preseason list. I hate preseason lists, by the way.
Yeah,
I think it's a problem with college football. I don't think you should even have a list until the playoffs start, and we just rank resumes after that point.
Well, we gotta have some type of ranking.
Have some type of measure.
No, we don't.
Yes, you
why
do.
Though? Why do we gotta have it? Why
we can
why
do
you
blind
can't come
rank
out this in week 6? Why?
And then rank them from then on out.
Yeah, why do you gotta have this in the pre? Why? Explain to me why you gotta have this in the preseason.
Yeah,
because we got go ahead.
No, I'm saying this is how a team like preseason rankings is how a team like Georgia. And I'm about to talk about them, even though they won 2 national championships in the last 4 years. But this is how, in those years where they went wire to wire number 1, and then they got to the SEC championship and they lost. This is why it happened. It's wire to wire number 1 because they didn't play anybody, but they started off preseason number 1. It just I hate preseason lists. But to this point right here about Alabama being number 8, I don't know. I think it's fair. Y'all are the first team, non-playoff team on the list. So out of all the teams that didn't make the playoffs, y'all are the first team that's up there, and y'all are over like 4 playoff teams. So I think it's fair to put y'all right there. And then, like you said, to your point, a lot of these teams play each other in week 1. I don't know how much it'll matter, how much they'll flip flop.
Yeah.
Off that week 1 matchup, teams usually don't fall off too bad when they play like Ohio State and Texas. Whoever loses that game probably gonna move to maybe 5 or 6. They're not gonna just fall completely off a cliff. I don't know. It's interesting. I kind of like the list. I think that y'all are better than. I don't know. LSU is going to be tough this year. I think y'all better than Miami, better than Arkansas, better than Illinois, better than South Carolina, better than Michigan, better than Ole Miss. Hey, you go down this list, I think they have y'all fairly ranked.
I think the one thing what my boy Richard said, man, bring your butt over to YouTube, man. Get off Facebook. Come on over to YouTube. But what he said it best, man, it builds momentum to the season. We already know, man. Them numbers by you see that Texas and Ohio State play each other at the beginning of the year, and they're gonna be the first teams ever in the AP poll history to 1 and 2 starting the year off. So that's a good hype game. So, like, of course, if you put them numbers by it, everybody gonna want to watch it. That's must-see TV. Both of those teams have top-tier talent. Now, I've seen Xavier put this up here. I agree that I believe Texas will go in there and beat them. They have an opportunity to beat them. I'll say that. I'll at least say that. But by double digits, that is not about to happen in the horseshoe. I know Ohio State lost a lot of talent, but they have a lot of talent there, like Coach Sean said. But don't get it twisted. Like, they just because they lost a lot of talent don't mean they just about to just go in there and just do whatever to Ohio State. Now, let's not just get crazy.
Bro, Texas lost a lot of that defense. I don't
think they're going to win that game.
Bro, do y'all know how much Texas lost off their defense, of the defensive line? You know what I'm saying? Listen, go check Ohio State's, pull up Ohio State's roster on their depth chart. I think the kid name, he transferred from somewhere, but his name is Davidson. I think his last name is Igbenson or some weird last name. Did some highlights on that kid. I think he was Ole Miss, if I'm there. Either Ole Miss or I think it was Ole Miss. Look, they got one of the best DBs from there. They got one of the best DBs from Notre Dame secondary, Jalen McClain and Caleb Downs, all in the same secondary. Bro, listen. They got Kenyatta Jackson is back. That boy back. That Caden McDonald kid is back. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Devin Sanchez is going to be one of the top 10 freshmen in the country.
Thank you, bro. Look, they offensive line, they receivers. They got Connell Tate back. I'm sure they got Brandon Ennis back. Luke Montgomery's back. You know what I'm saying? He was one of the best guards in the country, bro. Jeremiah Smith is back, and Julian Sand gonna be a good quarterback. Man, he was a 5-star for a reason. If you think Ohio State gonna fall off, man, y'all kidding yourself. They may, bro.
I don't think Texas is gonna win that game.
I don't either. I do not either.
I say they got everybody got an opportunity when you go in. Those type of teams literally have an opportunity. It ain't gonna be easy. I believe they can go in there and win. But you kidding yourself if you think that you're just gonna roll up in there and just be more than like, oh, they said it's a noon game. You're not about to just go in there and just drug them like you think you're going to do. Yes, I understand they have 15 players in the NFL. It's a lot of players these are drafted players. I remind you, these are just drafted players. It's a lot of players that go to the NFL every year. Don't get it twisted. There's a lot of players that go to the NFL every year. But best believe those players that's under them, those are NFL type players too.
Yes,
don't get
and
it
they
twisted.
older, be sharp, and they look at their offensive line. It ain't number juniors and seniors. Go Google their depth chart right now. You know what I'm saying? And look at their depth chart. Luke Montgomery, I believe, is a junior, if not a senior. Carson Hentzman is a junior or a senior. Kenyatta Jackson on the defensive line, he got to be a junior or a senior. You know what I'm saying? They got a lot of older players that stayed again. So if you think Texas is gonna go, they gonna be, bro. I'm picking them to beat Texas.
I like
Jason put it in the chat. He said Ohio State got an unproven,
and that's what I was about to say. I like how they
agree. I agree with that.
But the difference is one of them is at home.
That's what I was about to say. That's why I'm picking the home team. I think these teams are pretty evenly matched. I think your fandom kind of lifts you in one side or the other, but talent for talent, I think these teams are probably neck and neck. And in that case, two unproven quarterbacks, I'm going with the home team.
Yeah, but you telling me they talking about unproven quarterback. Julian Sand was highly rated than damn.
Yes.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah.
Arch Manning was number one.
They was in different years, I believe, wasn't it? Or was it same year? I don't remember.
Arch Manning was number one player in the country, coming from a 1A school in damn Louisiana. His rating is not better than Julian Sand. Julian Sand come from a power school in Cali. You can't tell me that this kid come from a prep school is better than the kid that came from a high-power public school. He's taller, but I'm not gonna sit here and say Arch Manning better than Julian Sand. They're gonna have to put that on the field.
His uncles played at that same prep school. I can't use that. It's players you can have one play out of prep school now. Because you go to a big program doesn't mean you're the best player in the world now. I seen guys come from Marta Day and they just be straight up trash when they get to college football now.
I pardon the trash part. It's just a lot of kids that leave high school. They have their height. They don't come in college want to work. They come into college because they already have height, and they just
that's a better way of saying it.
When you come from a small school, man, them small school kids, Arch Manning, he may be that guy, but not a whole lot of those walking on the field at quarterback and dominate college football.
Julian Sand can play, man.
One of them making their first start on the road. Well, not first start, but they starting this season off on the road.
And remember this, people talking about everybody, how much everybody lost. I want y'all to Google how many each. Texas returned 6 starters. Ohio State returned 9 on that side of the ball. Look it up. So you talking about how many they lost, bro? Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
But let's answer Xavier question. Say, what's your predictions for the game? My prediction, I answer it real quick for mine. I say it's gonna be a toss-up. and it's gonna really be a coin flip for me that day. It just depending on how I'm feeling that day and going in. But as of right now, I'll say just based on all that talent being missing on that Ohio State defense, just the defense. The offense is pretty much returning a lot of people. But on that defensive side, if Texas can move the ball like I think they can move the ball, I think the score will be 28-24 Texas in a nail biter. It ain't gonna be easy now. This is just today now. That answer can quickly change.
I'm gonna go
quickly change.
I'm gonna say Ohio State 28-21. Ohio State. Because I see both teams coming out the first quarter. They probably gonna struggle on offense. Defense is gonna play very well. But that horseshoe crowd will probably get Julian saying them in maybe get a turnover, maybe get a short field, and then they get in plus territory, and then the offense go down there and score. I just don't see nobody right now on Texas defense that'll be able to bracket or play man with Jeremiah. And if they bracket him, you're gonna leave Cardell take one-on-one somewhere. And I just see that has been a mismatch because I just don't know if Texas had two lockdown corners. We know they have one good lockdown corner. I don't think they have two right now. So you're gonna have to at least bracket Tate and then try to use that one-on-one against Jeremiah or one-on-one against Tate and then bracket Jeremiah. But you can't put your best corner on Jeremiah and your best safety and then leave Tate one-on-one because he's a monster. You already talking about that ever since spring, right? You've been killing us about Tate. So I went back and I watched film on Tate, and I seen that kid there has a southern quickness that's different. So you playing sleeper on Tate. Tate can have 200-yard receiving, and you trying to key all your damn points on Jeremiah. So I'm looking at that aspect of it, and then Ohio State still have two other wide receivers, man, that can straight out ball with a senior, with more like a junior senior leg team. I think they're gonna be hard to beat in the horseshoe. If it was Texas, I Texas.
I'm gonna disagree with you, JJ. I believe saying is good and all that, but I don't think he would have been over Ty. I think it would have been good competition. But the way that I seen saying just leave the way he left, I'm like, Ty just built different than Julian saying in my eyes, and we're gonna find out who's gonna be the better quarterback. But I'm gonna get Coach Sean and Ted's prediction on this game.
Go ahead,
and we're gonna wrap this up on this. And also, we got to point out DSGB said, don't forget Ohio State lost they OC and DC. That's a big factor too.
Right. I think kind of like B. Shaw. As of right now, I got Ohio State winning this game simply because it's at home. And that's a good point. They did lose their offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator, but they replaced Chip Kelly with Brian Hartline. I got immense respect for Brian Hartline.
Been in the program.
Yeah, and he's a wide receiver coach, and they got some of the best wide receiver. They have probably the best wide receiver room in the country. Well, with a new quarterback, I can almost guarantee you he's gonna try to get those guys the ball. As with Texas, I like Texas roster too. I actually like Texas defensive line, and their secondary. I'm just not sold on them at quarterback for real. Either one of them has got to prove it to me, but it should be. I think if I had to give it a score right now, I'm gonna go a little bit higher than you guys. I'm gonna go something like a 38-42, because I think still Sarkisian in week 1 is tough to game plan for. I think having to go up against him in week 1, maybe if it had been down the road, I would say something different. But week 1, he's gonna have something special for them, and you're gonna have to put up some points to beat him, I think. And I think Ohio State can do that, man, as of right now.
I got Ted, right quick, Coach Sean.
Wait.
What about the fact that Ryan Day play against Steve Sarkisian last year. He played against Steve Sarkisian at Alabama too. So he played Sarkisian twice, maybe 3 times already.
Oh, he didn't have him at Alabama.
No,
when Sarkisian was our offensive coordinator, we beat Ohio State 52.
Oh, okay. You talking about the national championship?
Yeah.
I thought he said when he came to Alabama. I'm about to say that's different.
He played against Sarkisian, so they got some.
They're pretty familiar. I got you.
Oh yeah.
His play calling by now, so it's just not Sarkisian first time playing Ohio State, and they got a lot of nuances that Ohio State never seen. Steve Sarkisian had to come at something that they never seen because they already seen it 2 or 3 times so far.
Yeah, that's fair. I didn't consider that.
That one. But go ahead, Coach Sean.
I'm gonna tell y'all a little information I just found out.
I love it.
Everybody talking about how much Ohio State lost, right?
Yeah.
Ohio State has 3 offensive people back. They have, when I said 9, that was 9 total. I just found out. They returned 3 on offense and 6 on defense. Guess what Texas returned? 3 on offense, 6 on defense. Same 3. You know what I'm saying? Same thing. They got Jeremiah Smith, Carnell Tate, Will somebody, Austin somebody, Carson Henson, and some linemen. Defense, Sonny Styles, Davidson, the guy I was telling you about, Davidson, Ig Bunson, and Caleb Downs. Texas, same thing. Linebacker Anthony Hill, Colin Simmons, Michael Taft, David Bailey, and Jonah Williams. Offense, DeAndre Moore, Quentin Weisner, and 2 linemen. So it's very even. Very, 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 very even. And here's the thing, man. Arch has played a game or 2, so I'll give him the edge, right? He's played a game or 2. I don't remember if Arch played on the road against top competition or not. Your first game to be on the road in the horseshoe, that's very tough. You don't think Ryan Day Ryan Day, check this out. Texas's last game they played was against this team. The first game of this season they're going to play against this team. If you don't think Ryan Day know what this guy going to do, you know what I'm saying? They've been putting wrinkles in all summer, right? Remember, this was Texas' last game of the season just a few months ago against this team, right? I think this game is going to be very, very close. I think Ohio State is going to win 28-17. I don't think it's going to be very high scoring like that because of the first game. I don't think these offenses are going to be busting on all cylinders like that. I think both defenses are going to be ahead of schedule, ahead of the offenses in these first games. I don't think neither one of these first-time quarterbacks is going to light it up like that. I think these defenses, and they got Caleb Downs. And remember this about Ohio State. They got 4 players who's in the top 10 of their position in all the country. Caleb Downs, Jeremiah Smith, their tight end, and Sonny Styles at linebacker. Those kids are some of the best in the country at their positions, better than most rosters, man. Right? Look it up. All them kids will be first team All-Americans. That Texas team that I saw lost a gang of people too on defense, gang of people in the secondary, right? They got to go on the road to Ohio State. They are not beating Ohio State on the road. Trust me, we can make a wager on that one if I want to. They're not beating them.
That's what I said, man. It's going to be an interesting one. That's why I said my prediction right now is just right now. That can quickly change just based on information and you see how mentality and all that. Just a feeling. But just to talk more about this AP, I'm gonna say, do you feel like somebody should be in the top 25? Do you think they overhyping somebody in this top 25? I think
I do.
I can tell you right now,
Indiana.
I was just about to go there too.
Stop it on Indiana, man.
Okay, so Indiana
and Miami. Miami too high.
What you about to say about Indiana? It's my fault.
Yeah, this is what I was talking about when I said I hate preseason polls. Because the only reason that a team like Indiana ends up making it into the playoffs is because they start off at number 19.
Facts.
And then we follow this poll and they just keep climbing. They don't lose a game. They don't play nobody. So they just keep climbing. They wind up in the playoffs. That's why I'm like, just get rid of that. Come in week 8 and rank the resumes. Who did you play? Who did you beat? And then rank the teams like that. And then we can go with the human element and week to week mix the teams up. But This is why that happens right now, because you got Indiana ranked 19. I promise you, they're not gonna play nobody. All these other teams ahead of them are gonna beat each other up, and we're gonna look up. They're gonna be like number 10.
Clemson should be in the top 3. Clemson should be in the top 3 in college football. I'm telling you, they play a weak schedule. They got plenty of people back. I don't know how many they got back, but I'll be willing to bet you my reputation. They got a gang of starters back. Their quarterback back, their receivers are back, their running back is back, a lot of offensive linemen back. Clemson may possibly go undefeated. You mark my words on that. Just by sheer fact of being in that conference. You know what I mean? In that conference. What Coach Al say? The almost something conference.
Almost could have been a conference.
Could have been a conference.
Could have been a conference. Shout out to Coach Al on that.
That was hilarious.
Yeah.
And somebody in the chat, Google how many starters does Clemson return. I'd be real interested to see that.
A lot. a whole lot, man. We can talk. Matter of fact, you talked about the receivers so much, man. What's my man name? I know Wesco.
Don't forget about
TJ Moore. Gonna definitely be one of those ones. Klubnik is one of those ones. I just need to see that. If he takes that step, he can lead that team to a national championship, at least an appearance, because they have the defense, they have the receivers, they have the line, they have so much on that team. If he takes that step, I believe he can lead that team to the national championship game. And Link said, he said 16 starters.
Crazy.
Find himself in New York too.
16 starters. That is insane.
Antonio Williams to me was just as good. I think he came back. Look up.
He's back.
Bro, I'm telling you, they got him and Wesco back, man.
So who would you take out of that top 5?
I would take Penn State out. I would take Penn State out. Yeah. I know they got some talent, but I don't trust James.
Do you trust Drew Adler? My answer is forever no.
Exactly.
Notre Dame in the top 5, man, and they got a quarterback battle, just like us.
That's cool. They got Jeremiah Love. They got a defense. They have they pretty much have everybody. They have everybody on their team besides I think his name is Xavier White, who is a All-American safety, and Riley Leonard, like people that just stand out. A lot of they guys, like Brian Young Jr., all those guys were like freshmen and sophomores last year. So they come back this year.
To be fair, Penn State got all of that too now.
They have that, but do you trust Drew Adler?
Yeah.
I mean, no, but to this point, you got a quarterback battle at Notre Dame, so you don't know who you're gonna trust.
I can whatever.
You don't know who the quarterback at Notre Dame, so do you think an unknown quarterback is better than Clemson?
Yep.
But Clemson got
not Clemson. I thought you were about to say
starters. You gonna put Notre Dame above 16 returning starters?
No, but we talking about Notre Dame.
Facts, Herman Raj. Facts.
I'm going in the top 5. My fault.
Look what Herman Raj said.
Notre Dame. I put Clemson up there before
Penn State let me down. Yeah.
Facts, man.
What else do you expect? They're gonna let you down now. They're gonna let you down.
They're not gonna beat Ohio State. In that conference, they won't have a game that means anything to mid-damn season for real. You know what I'm saying? Think about this. Alabama, we have a lot of starters back, and we only got 14 back. Their team got 16 starters back in the ACC. Nobody's beating them. You know what I mean? Not in that conference.
They
just like the young man said, they schedule favor them.
Yeah, only way Clemson they beat themselves.
Facts. Who gonna beat them? Florida State, Miami. Do they play SMU in regular season?
SMU. They got to beat themselves. SMU not beating them.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely. I'll switch Clemson. Clemson not my fault.
Last year.
Yeah, Clemson not being in the top 5 is wild to me.
It's absurd.
I think they overhyping Penn State.
Yes.
LSU wise. Oh, my fault. Go ahead, Coach Sean.
They setting it up, Brinsky, because this is what they do, man. They set it up to where they, just like Ted said, Penn State, Notre Dame, if you start them off real high, they know they're not going to lose but 1 or 2 games. Then you don't got to drop them far, right? Then they know all the SEC teams play each other. Alabama play LSU. Alabama plays South Carolina, LSU plays like everybody play everybody almost. So a lot of us are gonna drop, right? Yeah. Ain't nobody in that league gonna beat Clemson. Think about this, guys. Clemson was undefeated in their conference last year. They had 3 losses. Now, this is the ACC champion I'm telling y'all about. This team won that conference, right? All 3 of their losses. I said this in our other podcast. All 3 of their losses. Georgia at the beginning of the season, South Carolina at the end of the season, Texas in the playoff. All 3 of their losses came to SEC schools, man. Nobody else beat them. So they're going to win that league by default. What's up, Lynn?
And they all were close. Hey. So they all were close.
Go ahead.
Blow it up.
Yeah. I want you to think about this. Clemson's schedule right now, it looks like they only have 1 ACC game that's nationally televised. That's against Louisville. They kind of tell you about the rest of their schedule.
Shout out to Ann for showing love with the $4.99. Definitely appreciate you with the $4.99. And of course, I haven't played it so far.
That's the game that's nationally televised, Urban Rods, the Louisville game.
So did they lose to Louisville last year?
Nope.
God, y'all just gonna cut off Ann on her super chat, man. Y'all just doing Ann.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
Oh, my bad. No, you good. I'm about to say, Ann, you get this from good old Shay Shay.
My team. Everybody get your roll on. Everybody get your roll on.
And also, we got another special guest to just show love.
I'm Malachi Moore, and I'm on the Sharpshooter podcast.
There you go, man. Shout out to Malachi. Oh yeah, man. Appreciate the $4.99. Definitely appreciate that. And also, before y'all get right back into it, my bad for cutting y'all off too. Our good brother Lynn, what's going on, man? We haven't seen him in a minute. Good to see you doing well, brother. Hopefully everything going good for you, doing big things out in this world. And shout out to NASCAR.
Shout out.
That's a nice car.
Roll Tide in the NASCAR, baby.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to you,
man. Good to see you, Lynn.
But what y'all was saying, my fault for cutting y'all off.
Let me tell you this, Coach Sean. Mm-hmm. You put 2 Big Tens in the top 3, right?
Yeah.
They know that if one of those teams lose 2 games, they still be in the top 12.
Yeah.
Why they get them that high? They know Penn State travel. Ohio State's going to travel. Everybody in that top 12, they know their fan base is going to travel. The borderline guys underneath there, their fan base is not that big a fan base right now because they haven't been winning that much. Tennessee didn't even travel to Ohio State like they thought they were.
Right.
So that's probably why Tennessee is rated that low. If they fan travel like they expecting them to travel to Ohio State, they'll be ranked higher. Everybody know that the Miami Hurricane gonna show up. Whether they gonna show up with their weak team or not. Them Clemson roll. Clemson coming. Oregon showing up. You gonna have LSU. Them loud sucker might be 2 in the crowd, but they still gonna be the loudest 2 in the whole damn stadium. Mm-hmm. So that top 12 they travel. So that's why they're keeping the teams up there that travels a lot. The only one I don't know gonna travel is that Illinois. I don't think Illinois is a traveler like that. But we already know Indiana not going nowhere. That team is not traveling. You put that team in the Sugar Bowl, they're not coming outside to the Sugar Bowl. It's going to be sold out with the SEC team. So they trying to get the Penn State teams and Ohio State deserve to be there because they national champion. But Penn State, if they put Penn State around 10, they lose a game, they'll drop clean out the playoff because it'll be hard to make it back up. And Penn State is a brand name, so they're trying to keep all the brands in the playoff because they know people want to see those folks play. Alabama versus Penn State, Joe Patino versus Brad Bryan back in the days, right? Those are brand schools that had big time rivalries. So they're just trying to keep big brands in the thing. The more money, they got all the money. Those top 12 schools got all the money except Indiana. That's all the money rolling in them top few schools right there. So
why is Boise State at 25? I watched Penn State beat them 31-14 after late. It was 31-7. Why?
They've been consistent. I will put them up here before I put Indiana up here.
I wouldn't have them in the top 25. The way they got beat, I wouldn't.
Matter of fact, That's a good question right there.
Top
Okay,
competition they played, they got rolled. I wouldn't have them in there.
But they almost beat the number 1 team in the country. They almost beat Oregon now.
Yeah, but playoffs, I watched them get rolled, man, by Penn State.
I ask y'all this then. Who y'all think? Okay, we say Penn State, we say Indiana. I can probably add another team in there, but who would you add to the list? Who would y'all add to the top 25? Which team do you think deserves to be in the top 25, or who you think will be in the top 25 consistently all year that's not on here?
I say put Oklahoma at 25 over Boise State.
Matter of fact, I just realized that they're not on here. That's crazy.
I say put Oklahoma at not Boise State. With John Mateer, I put them in there over Boise State. Yes, I will.
Yeah, hard at running.
I don't know about on a preseason poll if I would put them there. This is why I don't like preseason polls. Like I don't know because Boise State was a playoff team last year, in Ohio State
and got blew out.
Oklahoma was not very good. You know, they do get some immense talent in Mateer.
Okay, hold on.
But we don't. But we don't know what that's going to do in the SEC just yet. We think it's going to be great, but we don't know.
If you're basing that, since they made the playoffs last year, if you're basing on why is Texas in front of Ohio State?
Oh no, I don't know. I'm saying that I think all the playoff teams should be represented in the top 25. Like if you were in the top 12, could you have fallen off that far to where you're not in the top 25 no more? Boise State lost one player. For real. That was
a couple of people.
They lost one player that we know of.
Yeah, that tight end they had
player. They lost their player, not just one player.
I watched Penn State roll them with ease. Why are they in the top 25 though? Why are they there? Why?
I would argue that
I'll put it like this:
they deserve to be there more than Indiana.
If OU and Boise play right now, who you taking?
I'm not taking Boise State. I'm taking Oklahoma.
Oklahoma? Yeah, I take Oklahoma.
That's why.
Yeah. So I don't get
I'll take Oklahoma against.
I mean, a lot of these teams. Talking about in Norman, if you talking about in Norman.
Facts, man.
How about on the road? They go to Boise.
I'm taking Oklahoma. I'm not taking Oklahoma.
I'm taking them there too.
Hey, that's Larry Lodge. Georgia Tech, man, they won what, 8 games?
They lost a lot of guys.
Did they lose a lot of guys? Okay.
I think
on the road
is a big loss.
Washington, Louisville, he right.
Washington,
Louisville, I gotta see.
Georgia Tech still had their running.
Louisville lost their quarterback. They lost their quarterback and their number 1 receiver. They lost some guys. Washington is gonna be
Minnesota was straight. They physical facts. Facts on Minnesota. Yeah. It's a lot of teams over Boise State. Come on, man. But see, you gotta start them high like that. That way, because they don't play nobody, so they're gonna win 8, 9 games, 10 games. That way, you can get that at-large bid. You know, you can't start teams like that off too low because they don't have a lot of chances to rise. So you got to put them in the top 25. What's up, DSGB? Much love, my broski.
That's the problem with us moving to the playoff system. I mean, it makes for some good matchups, but then at the same time, I don't know if y'all remember, if you think back to the BCS era, a team like Boise State had to go undefeated 4 or 5 years in a row to even be considered. Like, you know what I mean? When we saw those Boise State teams back then, those teams had been undefeated for like years to even be considered to be on this list. And that's just not the case no more. You can win a weak conference and go to the playoffs, and then you end up top 25 on the list like this. So it's a different day and age, different system. And we complained about the BCS, but a lot of parts of it were spot on.
I'll take Auburn over Boise.
That's flattering.
I got a question for y'all. Boise State, right? They was a playoff team, right? I want to start with you, Brinsky. I want to hear your opinion on this. The playoffs, they've proven it's not the 12 best teams, right?
Yep.
It's the 12 most deserving team. They won that conference, so they deserve to go. Mind you, Clemson won the ACC, but got beat by 3 SEC squads, man. right? Okay, cool. They deserve to be there. They won their conference. Here's the thing. At the end of last year, Ole Miss was 10-3, 10-2, right?
Mm-hmm.
Texas A&M was playing well. Ole Miss was playing well. If it's the 12 best teams, would y'all pick Ole Miss? If Ole Miss and Georgia State had played on a neutral site, who would won?
Easy. I take Ole Miss.
So is it the 12 best teams?
If we take the 12 best teams, truly, we talking about a 12-team playoff that might have 7, 8 SEC teams in it.
And see, they'll never go for that. They'll never go for that, bro. You know, I wish they had something like the basketball, do the Big Ten SEC challenge. I wish the first game of the season, based off your preseason rank, the number one Big Ten team play the number one SEC team. The number 2 team, I wish, let me see, Ohio State play Texas. That's already happening. All right. I wish Penn State play Georgia. I wish Oregon play Alabama. I wish LSU play Illinois, South Carolina and Michigan, Ole Miss and
that's actually a Indiana. Great idea.
Just like the basketball. First
that's
week,
actually
SEC
a great idea.
Big Ten.
Now think about it. Mandatory.
You know, and then let's see who the best. Let's see
because
who the best.
They've been hollering about these records for the longest. Talking about the Big Ten had a good record against the SEC last year, but look what teams some of these guys were playing.
And look what's been happening for the last 16 years.
That's
Okay,
what I'm
you did
saying.
well last year. Okay,
right, let's stop it now.
Yeah, thank you.
They'll pick and choose on a lot of this stuff, man. Yeah. We know how this stuff goes, man.
The basketball teams do it. SEC versus ACC or whatever.
I hadn't thought about that, Coach Sean, but that is a outstanding idea, man. I think that they should deliberately schedule in week 1 cross-conference matchups.
Let's do it.
And it could just be Big Ten and SEC because those are the 2 power conferences for real. If we really want to be honest, nobody's watching. I mean, the ACC is whatever. Now the Big 12, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not saying that the Big 12 is an amazing conference, but what I'm telling you is those teams are very evenly ranked.
Yeah,
that Big 12, if you watch Big 12 football this year, it's going to be competitive. It's about 9 teams that can win the Big 12. So I expect some good games to come out of the Big 12.
Yeah, they don't play defense worth a lick, but they damn sure score some points on you if you ain't careful. That's a fact.
Yeah. But I like that idea, man.
I wish they did. I love
that idea.
Line it up. Yeah.
But then we'll know. Cut all the talking out.
Exactly.
And you do it week 1 because the SEC is a grind. We don't want no injuries. We don't want, teams to be tired because that's a lot of times I think that's what happens when we play other conferences in big matchups is you just play Georgia, LSU. You went to Kentucky at night on a road game, and then you wake up and you have to play Oregon. Yeah, you might not be up for that. So yeah, do it week 1, fresh out of camp. See what happens. I love it.
Only somebody that don't really know what they're talking about, and there's no disrespect to my homegirl Ebony. Let's just be honest, man. No disrespect to Ohio State. They won a national championship. I could never disrespect the champion. But their road is not like Alabama's road to get there. You play Oregon, okay, cool, tough game, right? Then you play Michigan. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like you have no games in between. Do you fear Maryland? Do you fear who else they play? You fear Michigan State? That's Kentucky. Do you fear Minnesota? That's a good little challenge. That's Mississippi State. That's a good little challenge, Oregon, Ohio State's road to get to the playoffs is not tough, guys. It's not. Penn State, that's kind of like LSU. You didn't whip Penn State's ass for 30 years straight, it seems, right? So, they just don't have a lot of pitfall. Right. Something called Rutgers, Link. What the hell is what is Rutgers? What is that? I thought there was a basketball school. They got a football team at Rutgers, right? So let's just be honest.
They play Nico at UCLA.
You know what I'm saying? So let's just be honest. No disrespect. The Big Ten grind for those top teams is not like the SEC grind, bro. It's just not, man. Shout out to Coach Al. Right? Don't they get Indiana? Exactly. I want everybody Indiana this year. Go look at Indiana's schedule. Now, this was a playoff team, people. They played Michigan, Michigan beat us, but Michigan wasn't okay, whatever. And they played Ohio State. And they lost to Ohio State in the worst way. Yeah. And they was a playoff team just because their record was 10-1 or whatever it was. So, They don't
Probably
have to
because
go
they
on the road
started
to
off
Florida.
last year around 19.
Yeah,
It's probably
facts.
what
It's like
happened.
they don't have a Florida on their schedule or South Carolina on the road or at Georgia, or they don't got to do that, or LSU or Tennessee, or they don't got those kind of games, man. And the SEC and the Big Ten brass know this. They know this. That's why if y'all watch their media day, that all their coaches be taking shots at the SEC. Like this Rex, what the dude name is, the SMU coach,
Red
Red
Lashley.
Lashley, bro, stop it. You were at Auburn, getting belt to your ass. You know exactly what this conference is about, right? Kirk Cignetti, Indiana's coach, was at Bama. You know exactly what this conference brings.
What was he doing at Bama?
Yeah, so it's like they have to throw these little rocks at the SEC because they know, man.
I mean, this is like I was telling. I think I was telling Nick on the other podcast. Like, what do you expect them to say?
Right.
Like they not finna get
Not
up there
say
and
nothing.
say that. Yeah, but they can ask questions. You know what I mean? Their job is they still trying to get recruits too. We play the game. We know conference prestige is a thing, so you got to talk up your conference. You got that's what they supposed to say, man.
Man, it's like I'll put it like this, man. It's like two dudes going after one girl, man. Two dudes going after one girl. One of them just literally just spitting game to the girl, not bringing up the other guy. But the other, that's the SEC. The Big Ten is that guy that's dirty macking. Oh man, but he stank. I got more money than him. Dude, look at my car. He look what he drive. That's what the Big Ten is. They dirty macking, man. We don't have to bring up them. Nobody cares.
Facts,
true.
bro.
Nobody's asking us about that though.
Facts, man.
Nobody's asking the SEC how they compare to another conference because the SEC is superior to them all. They only asking the inferior conferences how they compare to the SEC because they inferior.
Yeah.
Look at look at Big Ten Media Day and look at SEC Media Day.
It's not even comparable, man.
Big Ten Media Day was about the SEC.
Exactly. And look, they compare, just like the White said, they'll hold their bowl record up from this year, but they don't want to talk about the bowl record for the last 9. They don't want to talk about that. Nowadays, all the SEC players sit out bowl games. All the top players sit out because they want to go to the pros now, right? So you playing these teams, several of them don't even have their stars, just like Michigan didn't have theirs, right? Yes.
Right.
Some of the Big Ten teams have people to set out too, great. But a host of the SEC teams that don't make the playoffs have players to sit out. I mean, it's just the truth. Yeah. Exactly. Coach Al said that's why the Big Ten wants the SEC to play. They know we're gonna beat each other up and knock each other out the playoffs. That's why they want us to go to 9-game schedules. They know that. How dangerous would it be for that Georgia team last year to play one more SEC game on the road? Man, how dangerous would it be for Tennessee to play one more game against LSU or something on the road? They know if we play 9 games, we have a much tougher road as it is, right? Let's make them play one more conference game. No, we don't need no 9 conference game. You step your game up. Outside of Ohio State, Michigan, I don't got no respect for Penn State like that. They like LSU to me. They're going to win a few games. They're going to do it well. They're going to look real great, get to the big game, get their asses whipped. That's just what they do. That's Penn State. Outside of Michigan and Ohio State, I can't get that conference no love, bro.
We have some breaking news. Breaking news for real. ESPN is acquiring the NFL Network, Red Zone rights, and fantasy products from the NFL.
I saw that.
I feel like that is going to be a terrible thing for all football fans, man. This is just god awful, bro.
I had put it on. I put it on Twitter, man. ESPN, Mickey Mouse. If you watching, don't mess with NFL. NFL Red Zone is perfect. You understand what I'm saying? There's not a lot of products in sports that are perfect. NFL Red Zone is the perfect Sunday watch. please don't mess with this. Leave this alone.
ESPN
Don't come in and
bro.
add no playoff like you did to college football and do all this other. Like, don't do all this crap. Just come in, acquire the rights, and make it accessible for everybody. Because I love Red Zone.
To death.
Hey, that what I was just talking about with a coach just called me, man. He said ESPN was taking over Red Zone, but they supposed to be making Red Zone affordable where you can be able to watch it on Disney channels. So it's supposed to be able to be affordable where you can put it on Disney channels. Who knows, man? But if they go to tampering with the cast and the way they run things, it's gonna be terrible, man. You know.
Dwight. If you want to leave it affordable, okay, cool. But like Ted said, if it's not broke, do not fix it. It is perfect. Don't touch it. Only thing I want him to say is ESPN is on here. That is it.
Look at the white message. Look at the white message. They're gonna have Nickelodeon games on Red Zone.
Man. And you know what? Like, I know he ain't lying either.
Facts,
He's saying it as a joke, but man,
he being for real.
Make no mistake about it. They bought that bread. They don't care about the quality. They want that money, bro.
Man, they about to mess up something. They gonna find out real soon. Like,
I don't want to see Lamar Jackson get slimed when he scored a touchdown.
Exactly.
I don't care nothing about that, bro. Exactly. That's for like kids, bro. Like, nobody cares. Nobody, if you check out the viewership on that, nobody cares about that. I remember they had a playoff game with the 49ers and the Dallas Cowboys. I don't care about nobody getting into the end zone getting slimed on.
So, but what's scary about this, man, is what they're gearing us up for, and y'all can prepare for this if y'all want to. Mark, remember where you heard it first. That Texas Ohio State game, couple years, that's gonna be behind the paywall.
Facts.
Because that's gonna be interconference. That's gonna be ESPN and a CBS production, what who's the ABC production or whatever, whoever the Big Ten is. Like, when they have to go cross like that, we gonna have to pay for those games. Long as it's an SEC matchup, because it's owned by ESPN, it'll probably be free. But I'm telling you, about 2 or 3 years, those big games that are cross conference, we're gonna have to pay for that. It's gonna be behind that paywall.
Yeah,
well, see, I'm predicting in about 3 years after this college football contract run out, I think it's gonna go. I think everybody gonna end up joining 2 conferences. You know what I'm saying? I think it's gonna just be the Big Ten and the SEC, just like the NFC and the AFC, because you cannot forget, man. You just don't. I bring this up all the time. Please don't forget. I don't know if people know this, but out west, USC is a big deal out west. Right? Yeah. USC is more popular than the pro teams. They're a big deal out west. Well, they're in the Big Ten now with Rutgers. New Jersey and Los Angeles is in the same conference.
It's crazy.
They're halfway across the damn country, and they're in the same conference. So look at what they're doing. They're giving us 4 or 5. They're trying to give the SEC 4 or 5 spots in the Big Ten. It's just going to be 2 conferences, bro. It's going that way. They're trying to squeeze the ACC out right now. So it's the money, the TV contracts. They're going to make sure the Big Ten and the SEC have these ridiculous amounts. College football is just never going back to the way it was, man. Right? You've allowed money to ruin a great product, and it's just the truth.
Yeah, man. That's the sad part about it, man, because fans like us, man, that just want to watch the game and just enjoy, and we've been enjoying the way it was for all these years. Yeah, man, it's getting worse. So, man, only thing we can do is just adjust to it, and that's the sad part about it.
Stanford is in the ACC now. California.
What did they take Scott off the NFL Network?
They do that. It's over.
And put Daffy Duck up there.
They take Scott Hansen off that. It's over with.
I'm just saying. What did they put Daffy Duck or Mickey Mouse?
I don't care.
Scrooge McDuck.
It's coming. It's coming. Just wait till they have a movie to promote.
What did they have Papa Smurf hosting with Scott Hansen?
Wait till that new Lilo and Stitch drop. Who you think gonna be hosting on NFL Red Zone?
In 3 seasons, Clemson gonna be in the AC. Clemson gonna be in the SEC. So is Florida State. North Carolina gonna be in the Big Ten. Watch.
I've been hoping.
I think they
for
go
a
ahead.
long time, man, because Clemson was dominant for too many years. When SEC opened up the ring for teams to come in, Clemson and Florida State should have jumped. They should have came before Texas and Oklahoma.
Yeah.
They had the opportunity. When the Big Ten opened up, Clemson had the opportunity to go to the Big Ten. They don't want that fire, man. They keep talking about it pull Clemson. Clemson don't want that fire. We're gonna have to force Clemson to get into that fire. When you force them to get in that fire, then they got to learn how they're gonna sink or swim. But as long as they can make the playoff without joining that fire, they're gonna stay where they at.
I know there was one thing I wanted to because I know we supposed to be talking about the awards for this year. Your predictions for all the bit time awards. I need to go back and look at the video how we did last year. I think I did pretty good. I'm just saying that just because we on mine. I probably did horrible. Probably did horrible, to be honest. But I'm trying to see which award should we start off with.
I know last year I got one wrong. Travis won the Bolitnikov. I had him winning the Thorpe. So I know I got that wrong.
Yeah. I'm about to say he won. Everybody, we're gonna start with the Dope Walker Award. Who y'all think gonna be the Dope Walker Award winner for this year? That's the award for best running back in the country. And I believe I'll just start off just to get mine out the way. I think it's gonna be Jeremiah Love. I think he's the best running back in the country. I don't think it's even close right now. The season can change when the season starts, but as of right now, I think it's Jeremiah Love winning the Dope Walker Award. Anybody can go. It don't matter.
If I had to pick a kid, I'm probably gonna go with you. Took Jeremiah Love, so if I had to pick another kid, I'd go with Nick Singleton, man. Out of Penn State, they're gonna give him the ball a ton. And if you look at their schedule, they don't play any defense for real. So he's probably gonna run all over the Big Ten.
Yeah, that was my pick too, Nick.
That's fine if y'all pick the same person.
I really like him, man. You look at it's several guys. I mean, it's several guys, man. Katron Allen.
That's where I think it's gonna be lost at.
Yeah,
that's the reason why I don't think he's gonna get it, because they're gonna be sharing them carries.
They're gonna be sharing them carries. Yeah, man. You know, Michael Welch. I like Nick Singleton. I like him better than Katron Allen, man. I do. I like his running style better. I gotta go with Nick Singleton, man. That might be why he don't win it, because obviously he's splitting carries. So I still go with Nick Singleton. I think something's gonna happen where he's gonna get the majority of the carries, whether it's an injury. I just feel like Nick Singleton is Jeremiah Love may win it because he's in the best situation to win it. And he had a great season last year. Yeah, he had a great season, bro. Jadarian Price. It's a bunch of backs, man. But I go with the Notre Dame back and Nick Singleton. I think that's the only place you really can go logically.
What about you, Coach Carl?
Well, I would say, man, honestly, a lot of folks not paying attention, but the way Michigan run the football up there, I would have to go ahead and say I think Justin Hayes may end up being that guy, because I think he's going to get at least 300 touches this year.
Hey, that's if he start. They got a freshman toting that rock last year against us. That he going to push that freshman toting that rock, boy.
Yeah, but right now they got Justin Hayes raining at the starting back. So even if they run a tandem in Michigan, they ran a tandem the last couple of years, man. They still had 2,000-yard backs. So he get the bulk of the carry, man, and then he get a little bit faster. I can see that dude having 1,500-yard rushing. I mean, just to go outside of anybody outside of the top two, Jeremiah Love and Singleton, I would either throw him or Nate Frazier, because Georgia gonna run the ball considerably, because we don't know what's going on with Gunnar Stockton. So It's either one of those two, man. Outside those top two, you can just pick them. I mean, you still got we name out there in Texas, but I don't think he gonna have that bigger rushing year because of Arch gonna have to get his numbers up. So I would put my hat more on Caleb, not Caleb, but Justin Haynes than I would on anybody. He, but like LL said, he just slow. So slow don't mean that carrying the ball 300 times. You could be slow a day. You get 300 touches, man. You still have 1,500-yard rushing.
That's very true.
Yeah, I seen a lot of guys do it too. I seen a lot of guys in college do it too. Okay. The next award we're gonna do is the Davy O'Brien Award. For most folks that don't know, the Davy O'Brien Award is for the best quarterback in the country. And I believe, no shocker here. Matter of fact, I'm not even gonna go there because they're gonna say because of the last name. So I'm not gonna go there. I'm just
no, you wouldn't be wrong.
But I am gonna go there anyway for the award because we got the best offensive coordinator in the country. Got the probably gonna have some of the best offense in the country because of the weapons that are around him. The good old boy from good old Louisiana, New Orleans, Louisiana, Arch Manning.
Parch Henry.
They'll be so happy if that happens.
Arch Smith, Arch Hanny, Arch Tanny. I'm going with Arch Manning.
Going K Klubnik, man.
Yeah, that's what I was going with.
I'm going Clay Klubnik. I think this kid has been he's been a starter now for 3 seasons. He got all the weapons back. He got his same coordinator, Garrett Riley, back. I think all them passes he missed last year, I think he's gonna hit this year. I think he's very, very talented. He just didn't play very well in the big games. Everything sets up for this kid to have the best season of all of them. He's experienced. He got all the people back. He got his coordinators back. He got a defense out there. He don't play nobody.
Play nobody.
I'm going K Klubnik.
Can I throw
on the nobody?
Can I throw a dark horse in the ring?
Please.
Eli Holston.
Pittsburgh. Yeah.
Facts. He had a great season. Quarterback.
He had a great season.
He had a great year last year.
Yeah. Yeah. He was whipping that thing. Yeah. He had a great season. I think his team is just going to do bad. Klubnik is going to be on TV.
His team bad, but he going to play against Clay Kornick. He going to play against Carson Beck. Yeah. So he gonna have a few TV time, and he can put up 300 yards like he was doing last year consistently. He gonna be up there at the top of that list, man.
Facts, he'll be there.
But that's your prediction, or that's just your dark horse?
That's just a dark horse. I mean, Coach Sean stole my prediction, man.
Oh, okay. So you just threw out a dark horse. Okay, I like that.
He's gonna either be Clay Kornick, Gary Nussmeier, or Parch Manning.
Gary Nussmeier too.
Parch Manning.
I'm not.
So I'm gonna go with. I mean, y'all took all of them, but I'm gonna say who I think gonna win the award is probably gonna be K Klubnik, because I think he's just gonna put up a ton of yards in the ACC. Right. He's not a high turnover quarterback. You know what I mean? He had like 5 or 6 picks last year, over 30 touchdowns, close to 4,000 yards. Like, he is going to get that 4,000 yards. I see him getting 4,000 yards this year.
Well over it this year. Yeah.
And if he keep those turnovers down and those touchdowns up, then you'll see him in New York. But who I think is going to be the best quarterback on the field, I think it's Gary Nussmeier. I just think he plays in a conference that's not going to allow him to be able to perform well enough to get the Davy O'Brien.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the next one is definitely going to be. I'm very, very interested in seeing what you guys think about this. The Balintikoff Award. A lot of great guys won it. Sometimes some 2-time winners. We got Michael Crabtree. Justin Blackman won it twice. The only 2 winners, I believe, that won it back to back. But of course, my pick is probably going to be a lot of people's pick. I believe the best wide receiver in the country, Jeremiah Smith. I believe Julian Sand is going to have a good year because of the receivers that he has around him. and the talent that he has around him. And Jeremiah is definitely going to get that ball. I think that's going to be his safety blanket. So Biletnikoff Award winner goes to Jeremiah Smith.
For me, if I'm being real and not impartial, I gotta see Ryan as a number one receiver, man. You know, I seen some stuff no disrespect to nobody, right? But I love Ryan, but I seen some stuff last year, man. He's just not better than Jeremiah Smith. I seen what happened when they play press on that young man. Ryan got to get stronger, bigger. He got to learn how to get off press faster. He great with the big plays and all that. He's electric with the ball in his hand. Ryan got to get over. He got to get the physicality of the game, man. You know, once he do that, he'll be unstoppable. Ryan is great in one-on-one situations, but I've seen some times where they play zone on Ryan and some situations where he ran mesh. He didn't want to catch that ball, bro. And that's just the God honest truth, right? Jeremiah catching that thing. Give a damn if it's a slant, give a damn if it's an over-under, give a damn if it's a high-low, sluggo. He catching it. So, you know, I ain't gonna get on Ryan too much because several times he was open, the QB didn't get him the ball, right? Ryan may be a better route runner, but right now Ryan is not physical enough to say he's better than Jeremiah, brother. And if you telling yourself that, y'all are lying to yourself. Jeremiah Smith, if he could go pro, would be the first receiver taken right now, guaranteed. That cat hands is this big, bro, and he catch mesh routes. He block. He don't come off the field on running plays. He block, right? They don't use him as a decoy. He block. And Ryan just ain't there on that part yet. He will be. He will be. Think about it. Ryan is a year younger than that kid. Ryan ain't supposed to be playing college ball yet until this season. So he'll get there. But right now, man, you got to go with Jeremiah Smith. And I need to see Ryan perform as a number one wide receiver and see what he can do. You know, I saw that Jeremiah kid, and I ain't see but one team stopped him that bracketed him to death.
Link, you my guy.
Yeah,
Link, you my guy. I'm gonna say it again. Link, you my guy.
Mine too, Link. He's not better.
I'm an Alabama guy too, Link.
Yes.
I just want to let you know that.
Yes.
Let's stop the cap.
Yeah.
Ain't better than Jeremiah.
No, bro.
Now, if you want to put, it's nothing wrong just saying that he's behind Jeremiah. I can live with that. If you want to say that, but it's still other guys in the country. It's some guys, trust me. I seen Ryan put on a lot of weight.
That's good
He
stuff.
got that muscle too. And he's been working out with Smitty. You're going to see a lot in that route tree this year. Because if you working out with Smitty, I know you picked up on some things, and he probably show you how to get off those get off on them press cover. So we're gonna really see, man.
One thing I will tell you, Brisket, Ryan's smarter than Jeremiah. He's
ain't even no question about that.
Football smart. He has that. Jeremiah had that size. Ryan has a little bit more speed, but Jeremiah is just a monster, man. Dude is fearless. He got hands like Coach Sean said about
he overwhelmed.
Facts, man.
Got 16 hands or something, man. Dude got big hands, big feet. He muscular, already 220, going across the middle of the field. He's not afraid. Ryan came in at 175, man.
Facts,
he had a high school body. His body's just not starting to form for college. But me, I love Ryan. I love Jeremiah Smith. The kid that nobody gonna pay attention to this year gonna be Aaron Anderson in Louisiana because they gonna throw the ball more than they run it. And Nussmeier is, like Ted said, probably the best quarterback returning in college football.
Facts.
You got him.
That's not a bad pick.
You got Aaron Anderson. And probably have 12 to 1,500-yard receiving this year because he fast. He don't mind playing outside or inside in the slot. He'll come across the jet sweep and catch the jet passes. So he's going to be utilized kind of like they try to use, like they did Percy Harvin. I can see them using Ryan Anderson like Florida did Percy Harvin. In the backfield, in the slot, out there, X and the Y's. So he probably going to have a huge season. If he stay healthy, he probably going to have probably the most yards in college football as a wide receiver.
Ted?
Man, I got to go with Jeremiah. Just with almost 1,500 yards last year, probably like 1,400, somewhere around there. Almost 20 yards a catch. And we talking about a true freshman. With that size, you gotta understand his position coach is now calling plays.
Yeah.
So
And you
that's
can't play man on him for
it's
real.
a very big
Leverage don't work on him.
And we talk about like the running game a lot of times when it comes to wearing the team down, but go ask a corner what it feels like to have to go up against a receiver like Jeremiah Smith the entire game. Have to try to beat him in press, have to
Gotta
get physical
bracket
at the top of the route, have to tackle him when they throw short routes. Like how taxing that is on just your overall stamina. Man, I think this kid's gonna go for over 1,500 yards this year.
Of course.
And with the touchdowns, we had like 15 touchdowns last year. With the touchdowns in tow, I don't see. I like the Aaron Anderson pick though. I really do. But I think it's his award to lose.
I think it's too many guys on that roster. From I know it can be said about the same about Ohio State, but they're gonna use Jeremiah. Julian Sanders is definitely gonna use Jeremiah as a safety blanket for real.
I want y'all to go watch the Auburn game from last year. Auburn played man coverage on Ryan the whole game. And that whatever DB that was for Auburn was roughing him up, boy. I'm talking about jamming him at the line, knocking him in. Bro, listen to me. I love Ryan. I think Ryan is the best receiver in the country when he's playing his game. But Ryan is nowhere near as physical as Jeremiah Smith right now. If you had played that same coverage on Jeremiah, dude would have knocked you down and ran right by you. You know what I'm saying? You can't play outside shoulder leverage on Jeremiah Smith all game with no safety help. And that dude don't have 100 yards. Auburn did it to Ryan. I don't know what he had at Auburn, but they was in his grill. I'm talking about right the whole game. Go back and watch it. You can't be physical like that with Jeremiah, bro. You know what I'm saying? Ryan, and again, Ryan is younger. The band came in at 165, man. Ryan has put on weight this year. He gonna be better. He gonna understand how to get off press. Ryan was a young kid. He's gonna be better. Ryan has all the skills in the world, man. But to say he better than Jeremiah at this point, man, is just not true. You know, with all due respect.
I know this one's going to be a quick one. The Remington Award goes to the best center in the country. I'm being biased, and I believe he's the best center in the country, and that's Parker Bressford. I don't even think it's even close.
Yeah, I was gonna go Parker too. Parker, he was on the list last year, man. Got hurt a game or two. Geno Vandermark, you know, he was playing beat up. I'm going Parker Bressford as well for that. Definitely.
I don't know the kid name, but what's the kid at Florida? The center?
I couldn't tell you.
I know he's on. I know he's on.
He went
some
in the list last year. That's hand down Parker Bressford.
I'm going with Connor Lew at Auburn.
I don't feel
bad
bad.
That's a good pick, to be honest.
Yep. I don't feel bad about that at all.
I think he's gonna have a great year. And I think he's surrounded on that offensive line by other great players, so that takes some of the heat off of him.
Another award, the Outland Trophy. The Outland Trophy goes to the best interior lineman in the country. And so
best lineman in general.
Say it again.
Oh no, I say you said interior. I said I think it was best lineman in general, offense or defense.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
The Outland is.
Mm-hmm. It goes to best lineman in. Remember?
They do. Yeah.
What's my man from Nebraska? Monster from Nebraska.
Ndamukong Suh.
Yeah, that cat. He was. Yeah.
So with that being said, now they got me rethinking things. I will say Caden has a chance to be up for that award. Because I think last year Mason Graham was up for the award. I think because he got hurt. That's the reason why. I think he won it or he didn't win it. But I would say off the top of my head right now, because I forgot about that, because offensive lineman can win it too. I'll say, matter of fact, JJ put the right answer right there for me. Peter Woods. There you go.
Peter Woods is a good pick.
I'm going Peter Woods. I'm going with JJ's pick. Peter Woods.
I'm gonna stay at home, man. I'm going with Caden. You know, Peter Woods has shown better as far as defensive lineman. You know, as far as if we're going any type of lineman, he's shown more promise. He's dominated his position. You are definitely not wrong, but I feel like Caden, I'm gonna go with Caden for this season, man. I think Caden is finna have a breakout season. He's limited his sacks every season he's been at Alabama. The man started as a true freshman at left tackle, the most tough position outside of quarterback to play. I'm going with Caden, man. I think Caden is going to come out and put some belt to some asses this year. I really believe it. I'm going with Caden Proctor. I'm going with Caden.
Okay. Well, I'm going to do it like this, a little biased because his family. I'm going with little cuz, Keldrick Faulk.
Yes, sir. You can't go wrong. Can't go wrong with that. Facts.
Not a bad pick. That's not a bad pick at all. I'm gonna go with Benny.
Who?
Sean Benny out of Michigan.
Okay.
Senior defensive tackle. I think he was like number 24. Man, just following in Mason Graham footsteps, another 300-pound kid. They feed the offense into the interior of that defense because they know that they keep first round talent in the middle. I think he probably just gonna play his way and being the best lineman overall. So he's probably gonna be my pick for best interior defensive lineman too.
Facts.
Okay.
You're doing that Bednarik.
Yeah.
Okay, what do we have up here right now? We got the Ted Hendricks award goes to the best defensive end. So it basically goes out to the edge rushers and all that. So
Anthony Hill, Texas.
Thank you for stealing mine.
Easy peasy. You talking about
yeah, I think that's Anthony Hill award to
do
lose.
the Bednarik. Defensive play all around.
Yeah, I'm same here.
Hill or Stewart, one of the two coaches.
Facts.
Yeah.
Which Stewart?
Dylan.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
South Carolina.
Oh, yeah.
No, yeah. I'm tripping. Ooh, I don't know.
I'm going Anthony Hill. I ain't changing mine.
That's different now in the brisket.
That boy Anthony
Hey,
Hill.
man, it's going to be war, and it could go to his boy Colin Simmons, too, man.
I was about to say Colin Simmons is on his team.
Keldrick Faulk. It's going to be some guys for that award. I think it's an SEC award.
Yeah.
It's an SEC award. I don't think that award coming out the SEC award. I was going Anthony Hill, then I started thinking of, man, I don't know. That's a big one right there.
It is.
Tez, what you think?
Oh man, I was agreeing with all the names that Josh. I like Anthony Hill, but I like when Colin Simmons on the other side, he can win it too. Like, I think it's between those two, honestly, on the same team.
I love Anthony Hill. He good against the run too.
Remember the kid from Tennessee, but Tennessee got a pass rusher too, man. Dude from I can't remember his name, but that dude nasty in Tennessee too.
I would say it sounded like TJ Parker from Clemson.
Clemson.
Tori said Overton or Stewart from South Carolina. Got Quay. Who else? Okay, that's all you guys put in there.
Linebacker.
Yeah, man, it's definitely that one gonna be an interesting award to see. The Buckets Award.
The old boy from Texas Tech.
Yeah. The Buckets Award goes to the best linebacker in the country. I think that's Anthony Hill.
Anthony Hill.
Yeah.
Because a lot of those guys are edges. And I think he pretty much do both. And I think that's Anthony Hill's award to lose.
It depends on where they play Harold Perkins. If they play Harold Perkins in the right position, it'll be Harold.
Forgetting about Harold. Jesus Christ.
I'm going Ruben Bain in Miami, man.
Ooh.
Because he good against the run and the pass. He ain't quite as good as a pass rusher as Anthony Hill, but he's a better, stronger force against the run.
Very consistent.
Right about that, Coach Sean. I got him.
Oh,
won't be there, man. I see you in the comment, but Lawson gonna be there.
Yeah. Link.
Man, I'm
Link
go.
picking all the Bama players.
That's what I'm saying. He just, I was just about to go there. I like, man, no, man,
Link.
you can pick somebody outside of Bama now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with one of those linebackers from Texas A&M. Either Scooby Williams or York.
Okay.
I don't
they
think we
play
got
well.
no linebackers on our team that feel like that, man.
Well, it
Justin
probably-
Jefferson, sideline to sideline guy, but he don't feel like, you know what I mean by feel? You know what I mean, Coach Carl? Feel gap integrity. He get caught up in the wash too much. You know what I'm saying? You know, sideline to sideline, he'll run and he'll get you. But I'm talking about they coming through the hole off the two. You need a linebacker like that's gonna thump. You know what I mean? He ain't that thumper, man. You know what I'm saying?
You got to have a downhill running back.
Yeah. That boy from Colorado is more of a thumper than anybody on our squad.
Yeah,
that's facts.
Mekhi Hill Green.
Yes, he'll thump.
He
ain't gonna catch you if you run outside, but thumping, gap integrity, you know, gap. He coming downhill, thumping. He punishing the offensive lineman if you get to him first, punishing him.
I mean, Justin Hill the same way as a freshman.
Justin Hill, he bout it. He bout it.
Yeah, they appreciate you jumping up in here. We just gave Dylan Stewart a lot of love for I just forgot the award just that doggone quickly for that Ted Hendricks award.
Mm-hmm. What's the kid name at Ohio State that played on the outside that's returning?
Which
linebacker?
Sonny Styles.
Sonny Styles.
Sonny Styles he bout it.
Yeah,
he kind of like Justin Jefferson though. He fast. He gonna chase you on, you know. He ain't the thumper. He the one that's gonna run you down.
Yeah, he the edge guy that plays.
Yeah,
he's an edge protector that plays coverage. So facts. I don't coming in the plugging on holes.
Yeah, facts.
We get a couple picks. You can get on that award though.
Try to tackle you by the ankles. Coming head on, he ain't taking on head on.
Facts. Yeah. Like that boy from Oklahoma, JJ said last year. I forgot that boy name. White
Danny
kid.
Stutzman.
Man, he was
Stutzman.
Look.
I love
Stutzman. Thumper? Oh my God. Cat was coming downhill. He was putting our offensive linemen on their butt. They pulling, he's smashing it.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. Yeah, he that's what you want when you want a thumper.
I love Stutz, man.
Yeah, man. He wasn't taking no shorts on nothing.
My favorite award of all the awards out here, if you watch the channel, you should know the Jim Thorpe Award goes out to the best secondary player in the country, pretty much the best DB in the country.
This is an easy one.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna let you guys go first.
Hey, I'm just gonna get it out the way quick. This is the best defensive back in the country. I know they're gonna say Domani had a great season, but he's not Caleb Downs. I'm sorry. Caleb Downs, bro. He gonna win the award. Mark my word. Against the run, pass, seam, high low. He can cover. He gonna knock your blocker. He the best DB in the country, bro. Just is what it is.
Coach Cortez.
And the next one, I mean, it's hand down Caleb Downs, but if it ain't Caleb Downs, the next best one in the country is down KJ Bolden. So
KJ Bolden, I can go with that.
That's one of them two awards. So you can't go wrong with either one of them two.
Man, yeah, I think Caleb Downs would have been my pick. If I just had to go with another one that I think probably the kid out of Notre Dame,
Avion Terrell, Clemson.
What's his name? Out of Notre Dame, tall kid. He was a freshman last year.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but I forgot his name just that quick.
Where is he out of?
Notre Dame.
Oh, I don't.
The corner from Notre Dame.
Leonard Moore.
Leonard Moore.
Yeah, he good. He about it.
He good.
I don't think he's gonna win it this year, but I think he may win it.
I mean, my pick was Caleb Downs.
You talking about that war used to go to the best tackler on defense and the ball hawk. So you gotta be able to come down here and make tackles and play coverage. So that's Caleb Down, KJ Bolden type thing. Even though old boy down in Texas is pretty tough, but Kalen and KJ is probably better two safety in football, man, college football.
Listen, they saying, listen. I love my Bama players. Don't get me wrong, but I don't want to see Bray Hubbard in one-on-one coverage out of the box, out on a hash by himself. No, they never played Bray like that. In the pros, he gonna have to cover. Bray is a box safety. He is not going to be out there alone against one of these fast receivers, man. Did you not see A-Day when there was one-on-one drills? They was running right by Bray. Love Bray. Love him. He gonna knock your block off, but he's not a coverage guy. Keon is your coverage guy. Bray is your box guy. It's gonna come down and thump you to death. Bray is Landon Collins. Keon is HaHa Clinton Dix. That's the easy way I can explain
it. But to be fair, Landon won. I think Landon won Jim Thorpe. No, he didn't win it. He didn't win it. But he was first team All-American. But
Michael Taft.
Michael Taft gonna be up there. I got Bray up there.
And maybe Malik Muhammad.
Winning it. I have Caleb Downs, of course.
Terrell out of Clemson. He's All-American.
But if they strictly, I feel like if Damani get a few more interceptions this year and have the exact same year he had last year, there's no way he's not top 3 for that award. If he has at least 5 interceptions, I'm giving him the award. I think he's the best.
For Alabama player, Brinsky, you're gonna have to have that Pat Surtain type of year.
Facts.
I know. But even so, man, they ain't even give it to Pat Surtain, man. They gave it to some guy to TCU. I'll never forget.
That's the thing about them national awards, bro.
Be considered for those type of awards.
Sometimes, man, them awards just be so like it don't even matter, man. It's just like we just gonna give them an award because of popularity
that the person get from the conference that they in. A lot of these awards go to who had the most votes in that conference. Because a lot of these people that vote on these awards are not SEC.
Of course. Facts.
Yeah. But we only got
I was about to say, I think Indiana, old boy Pons coming back, he was pretty high on the list last year. So you already know what they expect of him. He could be one of the ones that win the award, and we looking at like, man, how he win the award?
Yeah.
And the kid out of Georgia, the corner, Dalen Everett.
Facts.
He got his hand on the ball a lot, so he could definitely put up the numbers and win that award. And I think they're gonna have to win with defense this year anyway. So
Dalen
Everett in Georgia.
The Paul Horney Award goes to the most versatile player in the country. Most versatile.
Aaron Anderson, LSU. That's all I can think of.
I know. I'm about to say Eric Singleton gonna definitely.
I'm gonna say
I ain't seen him do it yet at Auburn. I don't know.
That's what it's gonna be interesting. What you say, Coach Carl?
I was gonna say Aaron Anderson or Eric Singleton myself.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's gonna be interesting one. I forgot to put the Bednarik Award up here, so we're gonna get to it. We only got after this one, the Bednarik and then the Heisman. The Sean Alexander Award goes to the Freshman of the Year. So it doesn't matter which position, just the Freshman of the Year. Who you guys have as the Freshman of the Year?
Running back from Clemson. I forgot his name. Gideon something. For a month. I was hoping we had got that kid and he went to Clemson. He's a running back. But I guarantee you, if you look up Clemson's depth chart, I bet they got him starting. You know what I'm saying? I'd be shocked if they didn't. He might not be starting, but
he may be second in line. Yeah.
Yeah. Gideon something. I forgot his name.
I don't really know. So I have to see how they get on the field. If I tell you this, I think if Juju starts, he might get it. Colorado.
If he starts.
Yeah.
But that's the thing about freshmen. It's like I don't know. I want to pick a quarterback, but I'm trying to find which freshman quarterback.
I can help you out a little bit and tell you. I thought my screen froze. Thank God. You're gonna have Bryce Underwood starting. You're gonna have Elijah Griffin playing. You're gonna have Decory Morse playing. Devin Sanchez. It's a lot of good guys coming out this year
from Georgia.
Bryce Underwood.
He gonna win it.
DJ Pickett. I don't see Dijon. I don't see an offensive lineman winning it. I'm just looking at the first 32 guys in the country. Yeah, I look at the top 50. Yeah, so pretty much one of those guys.
If Bryce Underwood started for Michigan, man, he gonna win it.
That's why I said Bryce Underwood. And he's gonna be on the national stage, so like everybody gonna get to see it.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna play well enough to win it. I wasn't high on that kid like everybody else was. I thought the kid at Auburn was better, and I think the kid we got is better.
But I don't think they're gonna ask much of him. You know, you put him in the JJ McCartney role with all that talent. You see what I'm saying? It's like I don't know if they're gonna put him out there and just throw a whole bunch at him. Michigan is pretty.
I mean, if he the QB, he gonna
act a lot.
He gonna have to play though. I mean, if he the QB, he gonna have to
play.
Yeah, he gonna have to.
It depends on. It's gonna depend on. It's gonna depend on what Oregon look like, man.
Facts, Link. I told you that boy good, man.
Because if DK starts out there Oregon and they got a decent quarterback, DK can put a hell of a numbers.
But to round out the defense, got two more. Chuck Bednair, Bronco Nagurski Award for. I guess they just put it up there. It's pretty much Defensive Player of the Year award for the most part.
I'm staying at home on this one. I'll go ahead and get mine out the way. I'm staying at home. I think this kid is his last year. I think he's gonna play hard, man. I think he's gonna have great stats. I think he's gonna get invited at the least minimum. I'm going with Tim Keenan. I'm going with Tim, man.
Defensive Player of the Year.
I think Tim is gonna have one of the best years our defensive lineman has had since Duran and them. I really believe that.
Okay.
I believe that with all my heart.
Coach Carl.
He like Tim and I like Quay. I think Quay Russaw gonna have a monster year. I
just ain't seen enough from him from pass rushing yet. He stayed hurt too much. I ain't seen enough from him getting. If anything, I put LT Overton before. I ain't seen a lot from Quay, Coach. I mean, you know better than I do on that side of the ball. He got to step it up for me.
You got the thing about Quay Russaw is he wasn't mentally there the last few years. Now he's locked in. Junior year, he locked in. Bigger, he's stronger, he's faster. I done seen that kid. Like I said, I was in practice watching that kid take William Ford and lift him up off the ground and toss him. The quarterback. So if he play like he practiced, he gonna have a monster year.
Facts.
Monster.
And what about you, Tez?
Man, I'm gonna go with somebody who we picked on one of these lists before. I'm gonna go with Anthony Hill. He'll be the best defensive player in the country.
Facts.
And even though I know that, like theoretically, it's supposed to be if you pick the best defensive player in the country, he should be on one of these lists for one of these position groups. But we all know that they don't use common sense when they pick these awards. But I'm still gonna go with Anthony Hill Jr. It could be somebody completely different.
I can't understand Ted for the likes of me. You got the number one defensive end in the country,
Falk, bro,
in Auburn, and you would not put your defense in.
Nobody could block that kid.
Is the number 5 pick currently on the draft board right now.
I don't think he had in Anthony.
I'm talking about just the year that I think he's gonna have. You got Colin Simmons on the other side, who is a walking double team. Like Keldon Falk is amazing. Don't get me wrong, but I think Anthony Hill is better right now.
Let me get this last one out. I got Anthony Hill too. I think it's gonna be Anthony Hill or Dylan Stewart. I don't even think it's. I just love Dylan Stewart, man. I think he's about to be a game wrecker, and he's about to cause a lot of problems for a lot of teams, and it's especially us. So hopefully we ready for it. But
gonna have to get smarter because last year he used speed and power to get around folks. If he don't learn techniques, people gonna figure that out, bro. Like,
yeah, guess who he learned? He had his guy to go back and teach him, man. He had Jay I said Jalen Clowney.
Much Davion Clowney.
Yeah, Clowney went back.
But see, he was great in college. In the pros, he wasn't all that good.
He was just hurt a lot. That's all.
He took that college hype into the pros and then develop his game. He tried to develop his game the last couple of years, but you still see he fell off bad. Like for that dude to have that side, that speed, man, that type of skill, for you not to be in the top 10 every year in defensive stats, especially as an edge rusher, that's a letdown.
Can I change my pick?
Yeah, you already told me.
Can I change my pick?
Go ahead.
I'm gonna go with Peter Woods. Best defensive player in the country. I'm going with Peter Woods in a conference where I think he's just gonna dominate them offensive lines.
Hey, he been dominating since he stepped foot on Clemson.
It's still, yeah.
I that pick now. Yeah. Then you got Jeremiah Alexander over there with him now. So
right,
it's crazy, man.
We're gonna see. And the final award to close out tonight, the Heisman Trophy Award.
Easy.
And
Arch Fanning.
I already told y'all who I thought.
Garrett Nussmeier, but Arch Manning gonna win because his name is Arch Manning.
Oh my God. Yeah. Arch Manning is going to win the Heisman Trophy winner, and he's going to have better stats and less turnovers than Garrett Nussmeier, and he's going to prove he's the best quarterback in the country.
He can have 17 touchdowns, 15.
He's not having no 17 touchdowns.
He's still gonna win the Heisman, coach.
No, he ain't. No, he's not.
He's gonna win the Heisman.
He's not winning no Heisman.
Yes.
If Peyton didn't win it for the year that he had, you don't think Arch is just about to win.
It's already written.
That's why they're gonna give it to him.
Man,
they owed it to him.
It's already on.
They owed it to
it. I'm not doing this. I'm not.
Commercial that week.
Oh my God,
man! Like I said, man, appreciate everybody coming in, man. It's been a long show. Got to these topics late, but appreciate everybody. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button before you leave, and definitely gotta let the guys shout out their channel before we get up out of here.
Hey, man, you can find me on the block with Coach Carr. Right now, you can find me in the hospital with Coach Carr. Or you can hit me up on Twitter, man, as Coach KD Taylor. But like I said, Brinsky, I'm going to get the last word when I say this. I saw the commercial already. It was playing on YouTube. All the Heisman Trophy.
Facts.
Like this one for man, yeah, you can find me at It's SEC Season on here on YouTube and on Twitter. You can find me at It's SEC Season 2. My personal page is Code Name Tez. Been a pleasure talking football with these guys as always. Man, I'm not gonna say nothing else about content to you guys at all. Just go drop it. Been working on it, so yeah. You can follow me, man, for exclusive support. I tell y'all this, I am doing a college football pick 'em, and Coach Carl, I finally got this guy put together.
Hey man, turn it sideways.
That's it.
I'm about to say because it didn't look
that's
right.
It, though. That's it though. That's all I can show you. But yeah, we're giving away a trophy and some other stuff, man. And I had the details on that. The next time y'all see me, you may see me tomorrow on another pod. You may see me on this pod again, but next time y'all see me, I have all the details. I'll get these guys the details. Hopefully they all join, man. And yeah, we're gonna have a good time. So yeah, I just appreciate y'all for having me on here again, man. Talk football.
Facts, man. Big shout out to Coach Al who in the chat, man. Much love to our OG, Coach Al, man. Good to see you, Coach. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. You guys do such a great job. You make this show so fun, man. I ain't got nothing to do lined up, so these guys hopefully will be with me Saturday. Tap in with us Saturday at 6. We're gonna have a good time, man, and act a fool. Tap in with me at JMHO Sports Talk, man. Just my humble opinion on Twitter and YouTube. And finally, Garrett Nussmeier will win the Heisman Trophy, but his last name ain't Manning, so he's not gonna win. I want y'all to Google the Rothschilds. That's who the Mannings are, the Rothschild. He will win the Heisman at Texas, and they're going to carry him off the damn field like Rudy. Watch. It's going to happen.
And he gonna get a statue.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, man, of course, I'm Brinsky Sharp with the Sharpshooter Sports Talk. Appreciate everybody coming in. And Arch Manning will win the Heisman based on his stats because he's a better quarterback than Gary Nussmeier, and he will prove it this season. I just want to put it out there. He's gonna go up to Ohio State, throw 4 tubs for 300 yards, and come out of there with the win. I said it. You heard it here first. And if it happened, you know who to call. But appreciate everybody. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button. Y'all already know F them trees forever and a day.
Brinsky, before you say it, go ahead. Much love to Coach Carl. Prayers for our brother, Coach Carl. Get out there, say a prayer for our brother, man. You know you're going to get prayers, Coach Carl, and you're going to be well. Everything, I'm going to call it right now. Everything going to be great, brother, and you're going to be right back out chilling.
In Jesus' name.
Amen.
Amen. And I think that's a great way to end it, everybody. Y'all hold it down.